A little bit of the bubbly.
The element of surprise in wrestling is one of the most important things when it comes to the business. Every wrestling companies around the world had given many surprising debuts. When it comes to world wrestling entertainment, they haven't given some big main roster debuts other than AJ Styles' debut at Royal Rumble, who is one never worked for NXT and made a straight debut in a main roster. Yeah, every AW's new signings right now are working for NXT, and once they finish with that, they are promoted for the main roster. Some wrestlers are staying in NXT for the ages. Today we are going to look my next 5 wrestlers who should WWE sign and debut straight on the main roster rather than on the NXT. Number 5. Alex Hammerstone. Fans who wonder who is Alex Hammerstone, the answer is simple. He is an amazing athlete. Alex Hammerstone is one of the big stars in MLW, and also he is the first ever national open weight champion. The man at the age of 30 had almost signed with WWE. He had his WWE tryout that also went well and was seemingly proceeding to a contract signing before WWE went in another direction. Hammerstone himself admitted that he was planning to exit from pro wrestling after being rejected by WWE. Since signing with MLW, he had proved how talented he is. He joined the Dynasty. The Dynasty was also consist of MJF, Richard Holiday and Hammerstone. There is also a possibility of him joining with MJF by signing with All Elite Wrestling. But for now, I think Hammerstone's big opportunity is try World Wrestling Entertainment again. I bet WWE would definitely not once again miss this man. This would be a great sign for WWE, and as I mentioned earlier, WWE should not waste him by putting him in NXT. They should definitely bring him to Raw or SmackDown. Number 4. Jonathan Gresham. A very odd pick, as Mr. Octopus is doing incredible things as a pure champion in Ring of Honor. As a member of the foundation, there would be questions in minds of wrestling fans all around the world whether he would take the same path that Jay Lethal took. The path is not signing with any major promotion on the planet. Jay Lethal rejected WWE offers and stayed with Ring of Honor. If Gresham decides to move to the big stage, then the land of sports entertainment would be a great fit for him. Even though he would not be able to win the world championship, he easily could be a show stealer and we could win the US or the Intercontinental Championship. Imagine the bangers he could have with the likes of Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Apollo Crews. Even if he joins AEW, he would be lost in the shuffle, so WWE would be great fit for him. Number 3. Brian the Machine Cage. I don't know how WWE missed the Machine Brian Cage. Look at him. My god, what a physique he has. You all guys know how Vince McMahon loves big muscle guys. Yeah, it could have been Brian's decision to go to All Elite Wrestling. Right now, he is at the start of his face run. He had proven how safe and great worker he is when he had his feud with Sting and Darby Allin. Also, he had some great matches with the likes of Jon Moxley, Darby Allin and Hangman Adam Page. If his contract expires, without a doubt, WWE will definitely try to sign him. If he signs, he definitely should make his debut on the main roster instead in NXT. He could easily be a main eventer in WWE. Yeah, he is not great in promos, but you could match with him any of his managers. Definitely coming years in wrestling, Brian Cage could be a big thing. Number 2. Ace Austin. former Impact X Division champion, is one hell of an athlete that every wrestling companies would keep eye on his contract. His Impact Wrestling run had been great so far. He had won X Division championship twice. He is literally being compared to Alan Jones, aka AJ Styles. AS Austin would be keep improving himself as time goes on. He is just 24 years old. By the time when he reaches near 30, he would be a legit main eventer. Surely both All Elite Wrestling and World Wrestling Entertainment would be throwing money at him. I personally think WWE would be great choice for him. As all you guys know how stacked is All Elite Wrestling. He could also have a run in NXT, and after 3 years he can go to the main roster and be the next phenomenal one in the business. Number 1. Deano Barroso. As I mentioned earlier, how WWE missed Alex Hammerstone, but in this case WWE absolutely slept on her. After released from WWE, Deano proved to the entire world that she is the best women's wrestler on the planet. She declared herself as the virtuosa. After signing with Impact Wrestling, not only she became a big megastar, and also she made the Impact Wrestling's Northcote division the best division in the world. She also became the talk about wrestler in the planet. If her contract with Impact Wrestling expires, she have 2 doors for her. Even though AEW roster is stacked, but not their women's roster, she could also sign with WWE. Cause anything can happen in wrestling. If she signs, she should go straight to the moon. That's the main roster. She could absolutely have bangers with Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and also possibly with Io Shirai. At the end, it all comes to these 5 wrestlers' decision to which company they should work for. Before leaving this video, please make sure to check my previous video of 10 best All Elite Wrestling pay-per-view matches. So that's all in this video. What do you think? Is WWE is going to sign these wrestlers, or who do you think they going to sign next? Let me know in the comments down below. Until the next video, Cabron.